Not until way later, at the very least. I still remember the day I won BlizzCon, I called my parents, they told me I was wasting my life. So, you know? Don't think they'd care about that trophy that much. Big Satch, indeed. That's how Asian parents be, though. I think international, yeah, perhaps. Perhaps that would have been a little different. The number would have been bigger at the very least. What's the goal on Monopoly? I don't think there's like any like hardcore goal for Monopoly, but if you guys have a spare 5-10 minutes, you know, just playing it, getting to board 5 at least would help out a lot for anyone that has the time. Haven't done one of the sponsorships in a long time because just haven't seen one that I really wanted to do. This Monopoly one I thought was pretty cool because I've played this game before. I was like unsponsored. I remember 4 to 6 months ago, I was looking for like a new mobile game because like I get really bored if I go to the gym without a mobile game. And this was like #1 trending free mobile game, so I've played this game before. It's just like a cool little Monopoly game, nothing too serious. So yeah, like no hardcore goals, but you know, if you want a free mobile game, you want to help support the stream a little, it does help out a lot if you check it out. It's like a mobilized version. It's not exactly like the board game. Similar mechanics, but not exactly the same. I feel like Diablo is so... Okay, I cursed myself. I was gonna say it's really underrated in ARAM. You're just so tanky in ARAM. Unfortunately, I cursed myself and instantly died, but you know. Now that I've gotten that out there, I'll probably never die again. So tanky. Set has 60 stacks. That's a lot of stacks. Holy shit. You already have it? Nah, if you already have it, then don't worry about it. Probably no way to help out if you already have it. But you could. I mean, you can just keep watching the stream. No worries. I've seen that one in the shop before, JV. I've seen Polytopia. I've seen that in the shop before, but I haven't tried it. Maybe I'll try it sometime. Wow, that Hogger didn't die? That was crazy. Annoying false stat down. You gonna try it? Alright, sure thing.
I will be with you shortly.
Bebop puts at 405 prior to Tesla earnings next week. You're up 5%. Nice. When do they expire though? Do I feel like I wasted my life? Oh no, absolutely not. I actually feel like I managed to achieve a cheat code with my life. Like, I remember when I was in like my second, third year of college, and I did my first like internship. It was like a minimum wage internship, which was like already pretty good because back then there was still like unpaid internships. Like, man, that was even worse. But yeah, I remember I was doing my, like, it was with a call center. It was literally like a call center, you know? So I had to go and on my summer vacation work for like a call center for like 8 hours a day. And that shit was terrible. For like minimum wage, I had to like travel an hour to SF and an hour back. It was like so miserable. I remember thinking like, damn, is this what real life is gonna be like? Like when I graduate? Like is this it? Oh, it feels bad, man. But then I remember I was talking to my friends in college at the time. I was like, no, this can't be it. This can't be it. You know how in gaming there's always shortcuts and cheat codes and stuff? You know, if you know like some shortcut, it just gets way easier. I remember telling my friends, I am going to find a shortcut. I'm gonna find a cheat code in life. I am not going to be miserable my whole life working 12 hours a day like that. I refuse to believe that's all I can do with my life. Didn't really know how it was gonna happen, but I knew I was gonna make it happen or die trying. And I feel like I kinda did, because now, well, not just now, you know, for like my past 10 years, I've made a living playing games, which I think is about as cheat codey as you can get. It's like infinitely better than what my internship was, I'll tell you that much.
I am on my way.
So my first cheat code was finding, you know, pro gaming and streaming and all that. And my second cheat code was understanding the stock market. Those are my two cheat codes. And because of those, I have like an incredibly, you know, like my game state is just infinitely better than it would have been had I followed a traditional course. Infinitely better. Cheat codes exist IRL confirmed. way more comfortable. Yeah, playing games at home is way more comfortable than traveling 3 hours to a call center and working a minimum wage call center job. Yep, that it is. Can confirm. Now, to be fair, that was like my internship, and that was like the worst experience I've ever had working. Like when I graduated, I had much better jobs. Like my job I was working as an after I graduated was a lot more bearable, but playing from home, like playing games from working from home is still way better than, you know, even the better jobs. Am I a long-term investor or trader? I'm a long-term investor. You addicted to H? No, you're doing just fine. H? I'm not even sure what that means. What is H? What does that stand for? Oh my god, it took them so long to kill me, that was crazy. I was kind of hoping I could kill one of them there. Too much to hope for. Most spot jobs pay terribly. Top 10% is worth though? Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's not. There's no jobs that are worth it. There definitely are jobs that are worth it. But even the jobs that are worth it, like, it wasn't my mojo, you know? Like for my profession, for graduating with a economics degree, my traditional, my traditional best case end game would probably be working as like a iBanker or something of that sort, where I'm just working for the big banks on Wall Street. I'd probably be able to make 100k, 200k a year, like, well, 6 figures if I was to get into that optimal end game for my profession. Of course that would be worth it, but at the same time, for those jobs, you're expected to work like 12, 14, 16 hours a week, weekends even. Kind of just like, it's kind of like just straight up trading your life force for more money. So even then, even if it's worth it, wasn't gonna be all that great. Wasn't gonna be all that great. For melee Deathwing, you notice I win a lot more 1v1s than you do. How does it work? Well, your W, it stacks. So you gotta keep in mind your W stacks. It stacks up to like 4 times or something. You gotta hit like 4 separate heroes or 1 hero 4 times for it to reach maximum Burning Rage damage. So what you're probably seeing is like, I'm just engaging at full stacks, whereas you might be engaging with 1 stack, and that would be a big difference. You need to pay attention to how many stacks you have before you engage for melee Deathwing. Alright, let's get our next 4 in.